Hello, group. It is Denise, and I figured I'd go live. It's part of being take messy action and do stuff that you're fearful of, and really embrace the the uncomfortability of being on technology and being live and whatever. And most of you have probably seen that there's been a group name change, and I wanted to address that. And, one of the things in healing, there are phases of growth that you go through when you're healing from toxic relationships. And each one of them comes with a powerful identity shift. And they're unexpected and they're not timed. And, again, growth and healing is not linear. And, you're not going to heal from a toxic relationship in, X number of days or months or whatever. And it's this gradual becoming. And, in the understanding and in the healing, if one has been consistent with self-care and self-compassionate, and, there's this deepest connection to self that happens throughout the process. And, it's getting in touch with fears. It's getting in touch with the anxiety, stepping out of your comfort zone, taking responsibility for decisions that you've made in life and how you end up here. And it's this beautiful journey of coming into being as a woman. And it's about getting back in touch with yourself. It's about getting back in touch with your body. Like, where do you feel your emotions? What emotions are you feeling? And how do you think about things? What's your belief? There's this, deepest connection with mind, body, spirit. And, just getting back into feeling your emotions and feeling parts of your body that were numbed out from the experience of healing from a toxic relationship. Because if we're going to be honest, healing from narcissistic abuse or that type of betrayal is like being run over by a Mack truck. And it's hard. It's hard to get back on your feet. And it's been hard for me to get back on my feet. And, I wasn't able to work actually during my healing. I was just so cognitively all over the place. And, I dumped out in this incredible despair and grief and depression. And I wasn't able to go to work. And, today was the first day of me going back to work. And, part-time work, but nonetheless, I'm so excited to be able to go back to work. And, 5 years ago, I wasn't able to do anything when I left that marriage. And, healing's been hard, but at the same time, like a 180 shift, it's been beautiful and it's been perplexing. And, whatever fear, there's excitement and there's being daring. And, just healing from a toxic relationship, as I was talking to more and more of you ladies, was, toxic is about the past. And toxic is about not good things. It's poison to your brain and poison to your body and poison to your emotions. And there's a heaviness and there's a burden to that. And in healing, if you really go about healing and, go all the way in and dealing with all the anger and dealing with the disappointment and dealing with the betrayal and dealing with childhood conditioning and dealing with that connection, this beautiful connection with inner child, and you come to this understanding and this compassion and love for yourself, there's this beautiful true love that evolves over time with yourself. And all of those judgments and fears, they kind of go away. And, over the last couple weeks, I'm in a coaching program. I'm with a whole bunch of coaches. And, in healing, I have to say, this has been the best coaching program I've ever been in, to be with people who are committed to doing their own personal development. And just that connection to meeting yourself in a new way and having different mindsets, and people ask you questions and all of that. And it really made me think about, do I want to be about healing the past and healing from a toxic relationship, which that really gives the power back to what we're trying to put behind us? Or do I really want to help women move forward in this truest love for themselves, in a true love makeover? And, we're not talking hair and nails, and, maybe part of that is, getting in touch with yourself there, but not superficially. A true love makeover is where you are so connected to your sense of self that there's this powerful woman and authenticity and protection that you have for yourself, and able to have boundaries, to set boundaries and maintain boundaries and be assertive, and all these things that we embody when we truly love ourselves. And we do all that through a true love makeover during our healing season. And I want to be about that. I want to be about the positive. And I want to embrace the future, not the past, because the past is gone. And the future is where all of the power is, to get back in touch with ourselves, and to get back in touch with our bodies, and get back in touch with our minds, and really challenge ourselves with messy action, and show up in places where we might be fearful and, fearful of technology, out here. I've wanted to do a live for a lot of times, and I think I did one, but, I'm here just to be authentic. That, this group, I just really want it to be about the true love makeover, and, how we can really embody that inner love for ourselves. And how we go about doing that is understanding that we're not people pleasers, and that we can set boundaries, and we can be assertive, and we don't have to go along with the program, and we can call out bad behavior. All of that comes from inner strength and the ability to protect ourselves, and the ability to know ourselves, where's our limitations, and, where are we going? I mean, why do we need to let the past define where we've been? It's hard to put it all behind, but it's also kind of cool. We get a chance with mindset to choose a new reality with all of that, if we choose to. And, the true love makeover is all about choosing that for ourselves. We get to choose over, and we get to choose ourselves. We get to have new beliefs. We get to have new values if we want to. We get to have, if we want to dress a certain way, we can dress a certain way. We can, choose new hobbies. We can choose new books. We can really choose all of those new things that we want for how we want to be in the future. And really, it's all about mindset. We choose new for ourselves, a true love makeover, and true love getting back to ourselves. So I know it's been a few days since Thursday or whatever, but behind the scenes, there's been a lot of letting go and a lot of choosing my future and the future. And, maybe it's not so much about protecting, being a warrior goddess. True love and true love connection with ourselves is all about embodying that and having that inner strength and the inner knowing and the inner intuition to really figure out where we're going. We have it. We have the power. We have to choose to have the power, and we need to step into that power. And in a true love makeover, it's really about connection with self, connection with the body. And it's so beautiful when you can put those things of the past behind. And that's really what I want to be about, is helping women find that inner true love connection with themselves and to have that makeover. That's beautiful. And so I just wanted to share that with you. It's beautiful. And perhaps sometimes the detours in life aren't really detours at all. They're actually about finding a path to the deepest, most profound, and truest love for yourself. That's what True Love Makeover is all about. So anyway, if you have any comments about this or questions, or, I'd love for you to share what this means to you, what a true love makeover means to you and what you would like your future to be about. And anyway, I have enjoyed our time together, and I'm just an emotional being. I get passionate about these things. Women finding themselves and overcoming. That's what really motivates me. So anyway, drop me a comment. And I am a highly sensitive person, so I do feel things deeply, and I'm gifted and blessed to have the ability to feel things deeply. And, I'm sure that there's some ladies within us that might consider themselves to be highly sensitive as well. And I think that, that's the beauty, getting in touch with all of those emotions, the beauty, the joy, the fear, the anger, the disappointment, the being scared. And, in healing, when we can embrace all of that, we can go to some amazing place in our life. And, in healing, we have to have a big picture window, wide, to be able to get into all of those feelings. And once we're able to access all of them, the joy, I have felt in my healing the most amazing joy. And I never thought that was possible. And so all that comes from shifting mindsets about the future and embracing a true love makeover. And so I'll leave that with, if you guys want to comment below on what a true love makeover means to you, and, what some goals and some future things that you'd like to embrace, being just in love with yourself, what that means to you. I would love to hear that. So have a good afternoon. Bye.